Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday or Friday, depending on where you are on this beautiful planet. And you guys know the drill. First and foremost, we want to welcome our newest members to the Love Train. It's just amazing how it's continuing to grow. And please keep dropping in the comments where you're from. And I see a lot of you connecting in your particular area. So keep doing that. This is so great. We've gained so much momentum. And we got to keep going. Let's stay focused here, gang. All right. Without further ado, let's welcome Northern California. And I believe someone there in the Sacramento area is looking to connect with others there too. So please look in the community section too. There might be some people in there already. Hurricane, Utah, welcome. Then we've got new members from Spain. Welcome to you. New from France, welcome. Europe showing up right on. Then let's hop over to the UK and welcome Ireland. Welcome to you. And well, also New Zealand, we've got new members. So, wow, you can just see the people are following the energy globally, finding us here. And so I've got some really cool updates and I want to address, yes, I'm going to address the this. Yes, we're going to talk about that. That's why I'm in here early. That sucker woke me up today. The nerve. The nerve of thinking that the ascension process was more important than my sleep. Huh. So here we go. A couple of things I do want to bring up. I did get some downloads, and I want to address some really good questions that came in the comment section. So first and foremost, Gaia. So Earth's ascension is accelerating. And I see in the comments where a lot of you are saying when you go outside, you definitely feel better. The reason is that because you're just completely integrating with Gaia's energy, which is the best thing that we can do right now. So you will continue to feel better and better. Remember, we're coming into unity consciousness, including with Gaia, with everything in the universe. So yeah, getting out there, get some sun on your face when you can. And I saw some of you that were setting an intention of grounding. Yes, that works too. We're a creator, we can direct our energy. So absolutely, you can set an intention for grounding and for connection anywhere, including with the universe, with the cosmos. Think big. We're expanding. It's all good. Okay, another question that came in about wellness again, and I'm seeing a lot of this, and so I wanted to share one of the practices that I took on, but this was. So when you change your belief system and let go of things that'll happen with age, I always just intuitively said, no, that's not going to happen to me. And none of them did. Yeah. And take your best shot. Whatever you list there, I'm going to say, no, it didn't happen because it didn't happen. But it shows you the power of our belief system. And so if you believe anything is happening because you're a certain age, for example, you can shift that because remember, we all exist in parallel realities. So one of the ways in continuing this during my practice and through my own ascension journey, one of the practices that I did was I surrendered control of my body over to my soul. Why did I do this? Because our soul only sees the perfection in us. It sees only the well version of you. Whereas the human, what do our humans do? What's wrong? What doesn't feel good? Why doesn't it feel good? Right. So we're human. And then we've got these belief systems, things happen. And then once you start to tell and buy into that story, because we're a creator, yes, we're creating an energy around that belief system. So there's a cool, and I'll try to find it and link it. There's a lady named Nook Sanchez, N-O-U-K, Nook Sanchez, and she had a process. It was a letter that you wrote for surrendering control of your body over to your soul. And again, your soul, your higher self, your oversoul, pick, whatever resonates with you. But keeping in mind that there's no judgment, doesn't judge how you look. It doesn't judge how you feel. All it does is align your body with the resonance of wellness. And I can tell you that I never take a focus now of what's wrong. Never. It's always great job, body. You're killing it. So I hope that helps those of you. So instead of saying, is something getting worse or is being chronic, say, oh, this is interesting. This is part of my upgrade. How interesting. This is part of my ascension. Good job, body. Regardless of what's going on, tell your body it's kicking ass because it really is. You're killing it, body. Go. And so I hope that helps. But we want to remember, we don't get out of the noodle because the human's going to say what's wrong. Your soul's going to go, oh my gosh, you're becoming this amazing, amazing being of light and love. And that's when you align with that, you align with your wellness. Interesting. I think I need to we're going to talk a little bit more moving forward about some of these parallel realities and how we can align ourselves, because it's really just aligning yourself with a higher timeline, which is what Gaia's already done. Okay. Next, we had a question. Oh, I love this one. Did I give up any food or start eating any differently to help with the ascension process? This is a funny story. And I think I told this maybe on the podcast, but not here. But so a few months back, I want to say like around March or April, my guides kept dropping hints about do to do fasting, do fasting. And I was like, no, no, I'm a foodie. I love cooking. I love shopping. I love going to the farmer's market. No way am I going to fast. Well, fast forward it was probably 4 or 5 weeks, and I was painting, and all of a sudden I get this guidance, and they said, you can eat now. And I was like, what do you mean I can eat now? I'm still painting. And they said, it's been 18 hours. We told you could fast. Joke was on me. And what was really interesting is I carried it out for a good month, like completely without feeling that I gave anything up. Like it was just natural. I literally had no hunger. And then I would know. And then little by little, I could see where there was like heavy energy coming in. And that does, you can go into like, oh my gosh, now I'm hungry. I can't get enough food in, to okay, now what am I doing? But I did start after that eating more intuitively and craving, like I was craving oranges and then I was craving potatoes. And so the best guidance that I can tell you is to like follow what your body is saying you need, as long as you're not eating out of fear, right? Or the need to control your body. That's a hard one for all of us, right? Because the noodle gets in. And I know you guys want to know about this light, but once I get to that, you tune out. So this stuff, this is important because I'm trying to share how I get through it while I'm integrating all this stuff too. This is our survival guide, right? Surviving 5D, which is a lot easier than we think. A lot of it means giving up control. Okay. One of the other things that I did is I started eating manna bread, which is really just organic sprouted bread. And I use that when I don't feel like anything's jumping out at me. And there's a whole history about manna bread, but I was guided that moving forward, this is going to become a staple. And I eat a brand called Ezekiel, mainly because it's what I could find in Mexico as sprouted bread. But that's just one brand of it, but it's organic sprouted bread. And it does, especially if you're having like any of that nausea or just like nothing feels intuitive right now, that's my go-to. And I really like it. You can put anything on it, blueberry preserves, whatever you feel like. And that works for me. Okay. Okay, I got it. I can almost sense the tension. Let's talk about this light. Then we're going to talk about the Schumann a little bit more. Okay. So as you can see, so this sucker woke me up. This started at 3 a.m. our time. It didn't wake me up at 3. I was up around 5 though, with absolute skull crushing pressure. I was like, what is going on? I could just feel it immensely, just completely all in the crown. Actually, it was third eye. I shouldn't say third eye, just boom, 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 knock, knock. Who's there? It's the light. Let me in. Open your heart. That is their message. Open your heart. So yeah, you can see this is high frequency. It's literally, this is called a whiteout. When this happens, you can see from the top to the bottom, it's solid white. This was taken about an hour ago, around 8:50 a.m. my time, Pacific time. And I was sensing that this could turn into angel wings. I sensed that when I saw it earlier. I did look at it around 6, and then I thought, let me just, honestly, My head hurt too much for me to be able to hop in here and even do a report. Now I'm doing a lot better. So here's the other thing: hydrate, hydrate, hydrate. This is coming into your body. Hydrate, ground, stay, be outside if you can, and just do what you can for self-care. Critical. Okay, let's peek at the chakra chart so you can see how this is affecting the chakras. Okay, so as you can see, this is a full blast. Everybody's getting blasted. And the guidance with this now is that, so again, this heavy energy is more awakening is happening on the planet. So, but the guidance is go within. Now, first I want to talk quickly about the Schumann. So I saw one of you that said, what don't they know in Russia how important these are? And I love you for thinking that. And so here's the thing. This is a perfect opportunity to talk about how we perceive things. So I happen to know a little bit of the history of this because I've been following the Schumann for much longer than anybody was aware of it or even talking about it. My guides showed it to me, just really just as a tool of awareness. Okay. So many people, as people are awakening and found this resource, all of a sudden, these innocent scientists that work in Russia at a space station that measure the Earth's magnetics are getting bombarded by global citizens saying, you can't take this down. They have to take it down for maintenance every once in a while. And so, quite frankly, they didn't feel the love. Okay. So how can we, all right, as a community, we don't need to gang up and get our energy together because that means that we're giving our power away. If we think that they have power over this graph or this information, which they don't. This is all energy that we can feel. I've felt it without looking at the graph, right? But here's an opportunity: bring love. Their action came about of them feeling a lack of love and appreciation for what they were doing. And no, they don't understand because my guess is they're just not awakened yet. So what do? We exercise love and compassion. And this is a perfect example of where so as a community, we always want to create a space of love and light, period. And when we create a space of love and light and we can send them love and light, right? We're not doing it with any intention other than to send them love and light. So if we want to shift what we see on the outside, what we're perceiving on the outside, if it's not what we desire, we must go inside and shift it by creating love and light and sending it love and light. So I hope that helps. And by the way, I love you for bringing this up because it was absolutely innocent and with the best of intentions. But I thought this is a perfect opportunity to discuss how we can use our power. All we ever need to do is bring in love and light and send them love and light. It was a feeling, honestly, they weren't feeling any love. They were feeling attacked, I think. And had nothing to do with it being another country, by the way, because they're getting globally, the way I see it now, we're all global citizens, period. We are global citizens, period. This amazing group of beings just happen to live and reside and work in Russia. That's the only difference. Just like we have so many beings here from so many different nations represented here on the Love Train. So just in this community, I like to think of us as global citizens, and I never view anything from a perspective of that where somebody is from is going to impact my experience, right? So we're a creator of our own experience. So if we don't like what's happening in our own experience, all we need to do is bring in love. I know the noodle's going to go, no, but in the past, this is how we did it. We don't need to rally against anybody. How beautiful is that? All we need to do is love ourselves and then expand that love and expand it beyond the globe. And that's how the magic happens. That's why we're here. So we roll the love train through that station? 1,000% yes, but that's all we need to do. Just give them love. And remember, everything that happens for us and not to us. So the second we perceive something happen to us, just go, oh, wait a minute. Help me see this another way. If you're not seeing it through a love lens, ask their guides, cosmic concierge, help me see this another way. And you will. So I hope that helps. I love all of you. Again, welcome to all of our new subscribers. Thank you for liking and sharing. I am still working on the community section because I love all the creativity. I've got some more artwork that was sent that I'll be posting it up there hopefully later today or by tomorrow at the latest. And uh, gosh, take care of yourselves today. This is really high frequency stuff happening here. And like right now I feel full of energy, but I'm just preparing it to start integrating it and just do the very best you can and keep the love train going. I love all of you and I'll see you tomorrow.